Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto and finance. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, there was a lot that happened last night and I tried to stay awake for all of it, but that was the takeover, obviously, with UBS and Credit Suisse, which was an enormous deal. Apparently they offered $1 billion. That did not get accepted. Obviously then moving up to $2 billion and now finalizing the deal at $3 billion, which is insane. Well, I should say 3 billion Swiss francs right there, which is just crazy. You've got Bitcoin still remaining very strong at the moment, guys. 27,720 USD at the time of recording this right now. I'm looking at it on my other screen. The bulls are back, in my opinion. And there's a lot to talk about with Ripple and XRP. We've obviously got Microsoft coming out with their own crypto wallet, which is interesting. I'm going to go through it all, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Let's get straight into it, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, please make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this insane journey. Things are getting wild in space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen. Do that. Make sure you give it a good old thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and investing in general. All right. So please be careful. Do your own research. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. I'm going straight to the community tab, but I put up this poll and there's a lot going on at the moment. But do you believe Bitcoin will hit $1 million USD, mind you, in 90 days? We've got 16% of you have said yes. 83% of you have said no way. That is out of 875 votes. So that is a lot. And again, anything is possible. And obviously with this whole thing going on with hyperinflation, I'm going to go through that and explain exactly what that is as well. So we'll stick with it there. And yes, I'm not just a crypto investor. I am also heavily invested in the stock market and the ASX as well, and a sprinkle of property development, which is very bullish. That's the reason why I'm so bullish about all this news about the finance and stock market as well, because I am invested in it. And yes, this is no BS right here. These are the actual gains I'm making, all right? So that 136% is incredible. You've got 416%, which is insane, 117%, 214%, and 39% gains. Absolutely love these crypto trading bots, which are in the Patreon. The link is in the community tab. Go join up. It's incredible. I'm watching them as we speak, making gains. And yes, it's official. UBS has basically taken over Credit Suisse right now, which pretty much prevented a global economic collapse of the entire financial world, because if that happened, it was a systemically important bank. So again, UBS has taken that out. They've gotten an insane discount on this acquisition right here. But look at this. But both banks will have unrestricted access to Swiss National Bank facilities. Both banks can obtain liquidity assistance loans of up to 100 billion Swiss francs backed by the Federal Default Guarantee. FINMA was a risk of CS becoming illiquid. Swiss President Berset right here, it is not possible to restore confidence in Credit Suisse. Swiss government grants UBS 9.79 billion guarantee on Credit Suisse losses. And UBS credit default swaps have doubled since news broke it would rescue Credit Suisse. Moving on, you've got SMB's chairman Jordan, US banking crisis aggravated by Credit Suisse crisis, and Swiss president deposited outflows on Friday showed that stabilization of Credit Suisse was necessary. This is massive news. This was huge. We literally were that close to seeing the Lehman Brothers again from 2008. And for those of you who don't know, go watch that movie as well on Netflix. I keep forgetting it. Anyway, go watch it on Netflix. It's very, very, very insane what happened there, and it's pretty much happened again, but that's just been prevented by UBS taking over Credit Suisse. Now, let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through the banking coins because I'm very bullish on this. And yes, it is the 20th of March. ISO 222 goes live today around the world. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens As you can see here, all the cryptos in the green, which is nice. But anyway, all the prices you see here are in Australian dollars, and everything else is set to USD. And again, because I'm catering for everybody around the world, and my obviously the Aussie fans, which are incredible, there is a referral link below for Coinspot. Feel free to use that. Now, Bitcoin's sitting at $42,529 today. $27,881 USD. So I'm doing both at the moment. So I've got two screens. It makes it easier. But 4.83%. Do you think a lot of people are starting to realize what crypto is doing now for the financial world? It is more secure, and we do not have to rely on anyone else. Ethereum's at 2,737. You've got XRP at 59 cents. There is an interesting article coming out about these Hinman emails, which again may be released to the public. But again, 2.49%, which is really nice as well. I'm going to go down to my other banking coins. Of course, we've got XLM at 13 cents, Hedera at 9 cents as well. Quant is at 203 Aussie dollars. This thing will not go down. ALGO's at 33 cents. Moving down, ladies and gentlemen, some other favorites of mine, the banking coins, that is. If we keep scrolling down here, you've got IOTA at 34 cents. Very undervalued. XDC is a gem at 5 cents, up nearly 2% today. And of course, we have Casper up 2% as well to 5 cents. So basically, XDC and Casper are on par with each other in terms of price at the moment. Honestly, I believe XDC is incredibly undervalued for what it's actually used for, which is going to be, trade finance. And, literally it is backed by gold. Literally. Anyway, go look that up. It's insane. Now, let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, before I do, I've got the Wall Street Bull Patreon. Linked below, guys. I'm building a very bullish community here of serious investors. I love putting up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my crypto trading bots, my entire crypto list I put up here every morning, my top gainers, which is really awesome. I put that up when I'm having my espresso. And also my dividend stock investments, which are very important to me because it provides passive income whilst I sleep, and watching my money grow and compound is incredible. So I do share that all in the Patreon. Link is below. Do not wait. Join up. You will not regret it. Now, let's go on the day. We have, again, CFX is moving 14.2% on the day. Still up 135% on the week and 182 on the month. That is insane. 44 US cents right now. That is insanely cheap, guys. Let me just refresh this. Wait for the bubbles to drop. We've got NEO as well. 9.4% on the day, 20 on the week, 35 on the month. And again, I'm very bullish on NEO. I've been holding it for a long time. It is a layer one, and it's like a Chinese-based Ethereum pretty much in short terms. We have Solana up 4.2% on the day, $22.41 right there. So $22 USD, still up 13% on the week. I do believe that Solana will make a comeback, but it's going to take time to obviously recover from Sam Bankman-Fried's absolute destruction of the crypto world. Let's have a look and find some other ones. We've got Hedera up 1.3% as well, 3.5 on the week, still trading at 6 cents. This is an absolute gem. Basically, everything you're seeing here is at an accumulation phase, in my opinion. The peak of the bull market, again, I was buying NEO much higher than this. We had Axie Infinity at $80, which was insane. Quant was at 400 Australian dollars. Internet Computer was like 140 something, $145. So it was a lot. So again, everything here is still cheap in my opinion. Dollar cost averaging, of course, is the best. Now let's move on to the news, but I want to get through all of this. I'm not going to go through every article like in detail, but UBS acquires troubled rival Credit Suisse in $4.5 billion buyout to stem the banking crisis. That is insane. But embattled banking giant Credit Suisse has been bought out by a rival institution in an AUD $4.5 billion deal to stem fears of emerging financial crisis. Had this not have happened, market open today, Monday, being obviously the 20th of March, there would have been absolute chaos in the financial world. We would have seen everything collapsing globally as a result of this, because again, Credit Suisse is literally in every country on the planet, even in Australia, based in Sydney, believe it or not. I actually looked it up. So yeah, it's pretty full on. This deal had to happen to keep the financial system moving. And of course, I mean, look at this. This is interesting as well. But Justin Sun put up an offer, obviously, to take over Credit Suisse, which is really interesting. But if you scroll down here, have a look at this. But Justin Sun, he made a proposal, and obviously from his role in Huobi right here, and his former role as CEO of Tron, offered to buy Credit Suisse for $1.5 billion US earlier in the day. And I would like to propose my offer of $1.5 billion to acquire Credit Suisse and integrate it into Web3 world. Switzerland has been one of the most crypto-friendly countries in the world, which is nice. And Sun wrote that UBS's original bid falls short, which it did, and described his own plans to integrate Credit Suisse with the blockchain technology in crypto. He noted that Switzerland, among the world's most crypto-friendly countries in terms of regulation, it is unclear whether Credit Suisse and the Swiss government considered Sun's offer. And I highly doubt it because, again, it is Credit Suisse is a systemically important bank, literally one of up there, with BNY Mellon, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, all of these big boys, JP Morgan, Royal Bank of Canada, all of them. It was up there with them. So, again, I don't think Justin Sun's offer would have been even looked at, to be quite honest. But would have been interesting, though. And it will happen. I believe that all of these exchanges that we're currently using will become banks in the future. I just believe that. Anyway, XRP, ladies and gentlemen, market cap tops 20 billion, which is really nice as well. But the market cap of XRP, the controversial cryptocurrency with ties to San Francisco-based distributed ledger company Ripple, has topped $20 billion, and the token gained nearly 5% over the past 24 hours. The increase in value comes amid the broader rally in the crypto market, with Bitcoin up 2.41%, Ethereum 1.62%, BNB 0.72%, and Cardano 1.62%, also experiencing gains. And XRP's price has been steadily climbing over the past week. Yes, this recent surge in price has brought XRP near a horizontal resistance level, which is a technical analysis concept referring to the price level at which the crypto upwards momentum is expected to be met with significant selling pressure. Keep an eye on that, guys. But again, I'm just bullish about XRP finally making moves. And this is really interesting, but Deaton predicts Hinman emails will be made public. There will be chaos in the markets if this happens, because it would be. I just want to read them all and see exactly what was discussed. I think it's about time, but he has predicted that the emails and speech drafts relating to the former SEC official Will Hinman will be made public. And despite the regulator's request for them to remain sealed, Deaton, who has been closely following the ongoing legal battle between Ripple and the SEC, expressed his confidence in a series of tweets stating that documents would be relevant in the other ongoing and future litigation involving cryptos. And the XRP-friendly legend lawyer believes that Judge Annalisa Torres cites and relies on the emails and drafts making in her decision. And there is a 75% chance she will declare them judicial documents and order them to be unsealed, albeit with limited redactions. Meaning blacked out, like there's emails at the moment that have been released, but there's just literally, you can't even read anything. Even if she does, and Deaton argues that the documents will eventually be made public due to their relevance in other cases, such as the lawsuit against Dragon Chain. So we'll keep an eye on that. I can't wait for that to actually be released. Moving on, of course, we've got Bitcoin hits $28,000. Sorry about these stupid pop-ups. And again, I think it's still going to continue to move up. But again, the markets are quiet at the moment, but it will continue to surge upwards, which is nice. Let's go here, guys. Bitcoin bulls, again, surges past 28K for the first time since June. Now, this is a bit interesting right here, but the trader who nailed the Bitcoin bottom in 2022 obviously says Bitcoin is one resistance away from a new all-time high. Here's his outlook right now. And crypto strategist who correctly called Bitcoin's 2022 price floor thinks that the king of crypto may be one resistance level away from a fresh all-time high. In a new strategy recession, synonymous trader Don Alt, I like that name, tells his 48,000 YouTube subscribers that Bitcoin looks really, really good on the monthly time frame, and he's taking out resistance at 24K, which is nice. So every resistance did its job. There was really no bounce whatsoever, and technically speaking, it is a monthly closes above resistance around 24K. That's actually the confirmation of the breakout right here, the first bullish signal. I think it could run for a little bit. Keep an eye on this because, again, Bitcoin's doing extremely well during this chaos in the financial markets at the moment. Now, for those of you hyperinflation, and I needed to look this up for my own knowledge and expertise, obviously just looking into things, but a situation where the prices of goods and services rise uncontrollably over a defined time period. That's what it basically means. In economics, hyperinflation, excuse me about these pop-ups, but is used to describe situations where the prices of all goods and services rise uncontrollably over a defined time period. In other words, hyperinflation is extremely rapid inflation. And I mean, if you haven't noticed, but the cost of living in general is going crazy at the moment. Everything is getting more expensive and it's just costing a lot more. So again, I think we're in that serious phase at the moment of hyperinflation. I don't even know if governments and institutions can control it at this point in time. I should say governments, not institutions. But anyway, keep an eye on that. Of course, we've got Signature Bank making some interesting news headlines here, but sorry about these pop-ups. But non-crypto related deposits to be assumed by New York Community Bank Corp Unit, FDIC, right now. So the 40 former branches of Signature Bank will operate under the New York Communities Bank Corp Flagstar Bank NA from Monday. The FDIC will provide digital banking businesses deposits directly to those customers. So then people will be able to access some funds based on their insured amounts. All right, it's not much. I think it's 250,000. So there you go. And we've got Microsoft basically here working on a new Ethereum wallet amid the foray into crypto and NFTs. Would you use it? Would you use a Microsoft-based wallet? I don't know. But again, Microsoft is reportedly working on a new feature that enables users to send and receive crypto assets through its default web browser. First reported by Bleeping Computer right here. Software Documenter shared screenshots of the new Ethereum wallet that Microsoft is planning to integrate into Edge browser. And again, it's going to be very interesting. I personally wouldn't use this. I'm sticking with what I know. And to be quite honest, I don't want anything to do with Bill Gates, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's refresh this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where the money has been flowing. We've got, obviously, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. We've got Algorand right here as well. Toncoin. We've got Gala, which is nice, and Shiba Inu. Really, really nice to see those. Now, let's go to Twitter. And again, I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Make sure you go follow me there, guys. And I will be giving this away when I hit 100,000 subs on YouTube. Jim Cramer, basically on March 14th, said to sell Bitcoin rally. Have a look at this.
I will say, Bitcoin went up today, and I could argue that now it can't even be held in banks. Bitcoin's a strange animal. I will say point blank, I think it's being manipulated up. It was being manipulated the whole time by Sam Bankman-Fried. So please don't assume, therefore, that it's not still being manipulated. And I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And believe me, I had been a believer one time in Bitcoin. Not here, not now.
Inverse Kramer. Fine at work right there. And James Real XRP right here. Has anyone sifted through these 1,053 Hinman emails? That's a lot of emails to sift through, guys. So, I don't know. There's people in there looking at that, but a lot of that's redacted as well. And how bad is the banking crisis right here? This is Omaha Airport right here this morning. And look at this. They've got all the private jets right here, but each one is the private jet of a bank CEO looking to get bought out by Warren Buffett. That is insane right there. That is crazy. Omaha, the home of Warren Buffett right there, lining up to see Warren Buffett. Unbelievable. Moving on, we've got if banks collapsed, ISO 222 is live. Ripple provides lends liquidity to global liquidity crisis and remaining XRP is entirely accessed. Where would XRP be priced at if there was none available? I don't know. It would skyrocket. And again, this is the problem with the world at the moment. There's no liquidity. Banks have got no money. They've got no liquid cash. This is what Ripple is trying to solve with XRP. And yes, this is Judge Torres, by the way. And I just do want to show you guys. But this is Judge Torres. I actually didn't know what she looked like or who she was. But basically born in 1959 and obviously was appointed by Barack Obama, which is interesting. And there you go. She's between 63 and 64 years old. Harvard University right here. This is the lady that is presiding over the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit right here. And so far, she's been quite good to the Ripple XRP army. So there you go. Now, we've got a lot happening here, guys. This is the Credit Suisse conference that took place last night. But I'm going to have a quick listen to this. But a reporter asked Credit Suisse chairman Alex Lehman, is he related to the Lehman Brothers, who was responsible for this disaster. Have a listen to this.
And to point a finger, it's a fact that since 2021, with JDOS, we never left the headlines. We were overtaken by legacy situations, by risks that materialized last year. We were affected by a market model that does no longer work in this market environment, and many clients have been very loyal for a very long time. And last autumn, we had this social media storm, and this had huge repercussions.
There you go. No liquidity. That's pretty much it. That's why a bank will close. And a lot of, obviously, a run on the bank, people taking money out for just years, apparently, with Credit Suisse. But anyway, Bitcoin price and all crypto adoption trend, Metcalfe's law, global liquidity. Global liquidity is rising. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most others will rise if they have adoption. It will happen. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 66 at the moment. And yes, my entire feed is based on Credit Suisse, but 30K Bitcoin is just the beginning. It is true. It is just the beginning. US stock futures rise after UBS buys Credit Suisse. So again, we could see the market open, tonight at a high. I don't know. I'm waiting for it, obviously, and see what happens with that. After XRP's win, that is absolutely hilarious. I absolutely love that movie. Go watch it again if you haven't. And of course, we've just got a whole range of stuff here to do with UBS. And again, this whole takeover, which was huge, guys. And about 16 billion Swiss francs, 17.3 billion of Credit Suisse's bonds have become worthless after takeover by UBS. That is insane. $17.3 billion becoming worthless. Welcome to crypto. Hey, anyway, we're used to that in crypto, guys, especially with all of the stuff that we've been it's happened in crypto in the last couple of months. And we've got an interesting article right here, but Goldman Sachs research data shows that Bitcoin is the best market performing asset in the world this year. Compared to everything else, Bitcoin is number one. You've got information tech, comm services, NASDAQ, you've got the Russell 1000, gold, S&P 500, 10-year treasury right here. Russell 2000, real estate, again, is very low at zero. And everything else just getting in the negative territory right there. So Bitcoin is number one. Very, very nice. Now, moving on, obviously, yeah, we might be effed, but Fed Powell and U.S. Treasury Secretary Yellen, the alien, in a joint statement, the U.S. banking system capital and liquidity positions are robust, and the U.S. financial system is resilient. I don't know about that one. Keep an eye on that. Now, let's go to coin market cap. We've got a total market of $1.1 trillion. Which is nice. $72 billion in 24 hours. We've got 45% BTC, 18% Ethereum. I would love to see XRP overtake Ethereum. That would be just wild, and I would love to put that on my wall in a picture. It'll happen again. We've got 22,971 cryptos, which is wild. And again, these are my altcoin gainers right here. CFX, Neo, Loopring, VeChain, Solana, Bitcoin, which is nice. And Nextra, CKB, and Gas. I post this up every single day in the Patreon. And of course, the banking coins, guys, are where my money's going right now. And of course, I can't wait for XRP to go parabolic. The savior of crypto. Literally, it's going to go crazy. And I'd love to see this absolutely soar 6,000%. And hopefully it does once we get an announcement from Judge Torres, which hopefully should be very, very soon. But anyway, that is it, guys. And again, join the Patreon. I'm out. I'm putting up some very bullish stuff in there at the moment, and my bots are literally making gains, which is really good. The biggest one I've got here is at the moment 411%, which is chillies, absolutely wild. And of course, the other one right here is CFX, which is doing really well in the last couple of days, which is awesome. But anyway, I'm out. Make sure you follow me on social media, and I'll speak to everyone tomorrow and in the community tab and comments. All right, stay safe, guys. Peace out. Bye.